Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jessica here. For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Jessica. Welcome to my channel. And today I have an interesting video for you guys. It is a quarantine brow makeover. So this is how I ended up doing my eyebrows. I have no product in them. They're just my natural eyebrows. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I did these, plus the Q&A, go ahead and continue to watch. Thank you guys for being here and keep watching. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys first what I'm going to use. This one is actually like a little DIY, a little hack, whatever you guys want to call it. But I do kind of like a half and half thread plug type of thing. So I do use this. So I know this is to sew, but it comes in very handy. I've actually learned how to do this, I think like in middle school. We're also going to need tweezers and a little brush, comb type of thing to brush out our eyebrows. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. First, we're gonna take our thread and then I just tie it and pull. And I just learned how to do this a while ago, but I only trust this on myself. I really don't do it on other people because I feel like I'm gonna mess up their brows if I do it to somebody else. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm also gonna look at the questions and answer them as I go. First one, how do you manage to film with a baby? Actually, that one, it's a little hard, to be honest. That's why I don't film all the time. Right now, I actually just wait until the baby is asleep, and he's actually asleep right now. That's why I'm filming. And it is currently 10:33 p.m. So I usually wait till nighttime to film. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. And this one, I usually just like to do it like right at the top. And then just to line up the front and then kind of clean out the middle. So I just go ahead and I line it up. I'm sorry if you guys can't see it. I kind of have my mirror here on the side. It's kind of hard to angle it, but we'll figure it out. I like this because it also gets the little baby hairs, the ones that you cannot really get with the tweezers. The next question is, are you teaching your baby Spanish and English? Yes, I am. I have to teach them Spanish and English. I'm the type of person that, like, if you know Spanish and English, teach your kids Spanish and English. You don't want them to just like speak English and not know like the language that most of your family knows, especially because my grandma only speaks Spanish. It'll be kind of embarrassing not to teach Ezra Spanish. How is he gonna communicate with her? So yes. The next question is, does Jeremy speak Spanish? Yes, he does. He does speak Spanish. He actually learned how to speak Spanish in college. So he just started learning here at home. I try to teach him, but he says that I don't speak to him a lot. But yeah, he knows Spanish, and I try to teach him stuff here and there because I'm not the greatest with the Spanish either. If I teach him, it'll probably be like the broken Spanish. Okay, the next question is, how many babies does Jeremy want? He only wants no more than 3. And I want maybe 4. So I'm gonna try to do both at the same time. It's kind of hard to multitask, but you know, we gotta try. The next question is, how is your schedule with a baby? I have no schedule. Well, the baby kind of has a schedule. He has like a time where he like naps and a time where he kind of drinks his bottles. So that's about the only schedule that we have. So I just try to get my stuff done around that time, or I try to rest around that time. So my thread actually broke, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull a new one. So just take a piece from here, and we're going to tie both ends. Just do it all over again. Next question is, what do you and Jeremy enjoy doing together? Back in the day, we used to love to go to the theater. We would be stuck going to the movies all the time. Literally every single weekend, or sometimes twice a week. There was times where after classes, or in between classes, because we would have like maybe like around a 4-hour gap between classes, we would actually go to the movie theaters and just watch movies there. But now that we live together, we're married and everything, we actually enjoy traveling a lot. And thank you to him, I get to travel. Why is Ezra so cute? Have you seen all the cousins? They're all cute. I think it just runs in the family. The next question is, how long have you and Jeremy been together? We have actually been together for 7 years, or it's about to be 7 years actually, next month. So you can already see just by cleaning the top, because I just cleaned the top of the brow, you can actually see a big difference from the beginning. I like this because you could pretty much just like see where you're gonna align it, where you want that like nice crisp edge, and you just like clean it. And then I also like to do it because I actually just did the front right here. If you guys could see it, it looks way cleaner, and it gives you like a nice clean, it takes off all the hairs in one like swipe, compared to this one. I have not really done this one, and you could see that this one looks way more cleaner than right here. So yeah, try it, just be careful with it. The next question is, what inspired you to do YouTube? Honestly, I had been wanting to do YouTube for a long time, literally like for years. I think I was in community college when I wanted to create my own channel, but I just put it off, literally put it off for years. I used to tell my sisters like, oh, I want to like make a YouTube channel and do videos and all this, but I never got around to it. They used to always tell me to do it though. And then now I literally started it this year, because Jeremy used to always tell me, he's like, when are you gonna do your YouTube channel? Because I basically stay stuck on YouTube all the time. So he's like, instead of just watching it, you should also create videos. He's like, do something with it. So that's what I'm doing. So now we're just trying to vlog our trips. We're trying to vlog like just special things that we do, and I try to do videos like this as well, and like cooking, just like fun stuff, you know, like even challenges. If like I ever see a challenge that I want to try, then I'll go ahead and do it. But so far I just started, and you know, we still have ways to go. But yeah, thank you to Jeremy for pushing me to actually start the video, the channel though. 2 people asked, where has been your favorite place to travel? I think I've enjoyed every single place that I've traveled to, but I really enjoyed places with like water. So, well, especially clear water, you know? So I guess I would have to say, when it comes to like water and stuff like that, I'll say like Bermuda and Puerto Vallarta, just because you get to actually like relax and stuff. You don't have to like plan your day like, oh, we're gonna go here, we have to make sure we catch like an Uber or what train connects us to wherever we want to go to. But also Spain is very nice, so I would also have to say Spain. But I love beaches, and I also like scenery, so I guess you'll just say all of them. What state do you currently live in? We currently live in Texas. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to do my eyebrows for a bit. So far that's how they look. I can already tell the difference. I'm not sure if you guys can. I'm gonna go ahead and continue. And guys, I'm not a pro or anything. I've just always done my own eyebrows. Here and there I'll go to the salon to get them done, well, threaded. But I literally just started getting them threaded, I think I was maybe around 21, and it was the day of my my graduation from community college, because I was already running late. Where are you traveling to next? You guys, with the quarantine, a lot of our plans already got canceled because of the whole coronavirus, which kind of sucks, but what can we do? But we do have Portugal booked. We're actually going there twice, literally back to back. We're actually going to Azores and to Madeira, so I'm excited for that. Hopefully we get to go so I can film all of that for you guys. And guys, when you thread, just do it against the growth. So if your eyebrow hair goes down from right here, you're going to take this and start from the bottom and then pull up, so it can like pull out the actual hair. Next question is, how old is your baby? Ezra is actually 11 months. He is going to be a year this upcoming month. Next question is, at what age did you get married? I got married at 23. Basically, after I finished my bachelor's, I got married. Okay, so if you can see, I cleaned it up pretty good with the thread. If you guys can see that. So then I just go in with the tweezers and I go ahead and like plug all of this, and I try to shape it myself the best I can. So yeah, I just go ahead and go in with the tweezers, and I just plug everything out. And you can also try to thread it. The only thing is that you kind of have to like hold your skin down, and obviously you can't do it if you only have 2 hands and you're using it to actually thread. Other than that, it'll probably like just pull your skin. You can probably like pinch yourself with it as well. So I don't really do it. So just go ahead with this and tweeze your eyebrows. The next question is, does your baby like to travel with you guys? So far from what I've noticed, he likes to travel. He doesn't give us a hard time or anything. Usually he falls asleep during the plane rides, which is a good thing. And we try to also make the flights kind of like an overnight flight, just so he can sleep through it. I'm sorry if you guys see me like super focusing. I like to go in with the tweezers and try to be as precise as I can and try to get all the eyebrows. And I don't like my eyebrows too thin. I know back in the day it used to be in style, but not anymore. I actually like my eyebrows kind of like an in-between. Not too thick, not too thin. But so far that's how it looks, just with tweezing. And remember, your eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters. So if they don't look exactly alike, it's fine. It seems like there's a hair out of place, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Because if you start like plucking out one hair, you're gonna try to even it out. And trust me, you're gonna end up plucking your whole eyebrow away. So even if there's like one kind of like out of the way, just envision it in your like in your head, like, oh, if I was to shade it in, how would it look or whatever, you know. I actually don't shade in my eyebrows. They're pretty dark already. I only shade them in if I actually do like a full face of makeup. But yeah, if you try to pluck one hair that you feel is out of place, think hard. Make sure that that hair is not important, because if you get rid of it, you're gonna start getting rid of a whole lot of hairs just to get it evened out. So, little advice. Have you guys ever pulled out like so many hairs that it kind of starts to irritate your eyes? It gets them kind of watery. Doesn't hurt as much, it just kind of like stings when you start pulling out the hairs. Also, you can go ahead and like hold your skin taut just so you can like pull the hair out fast, and so it kind of won't like pull too much on your lid. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I've been doing this for years, so I kind of just shape them myself, just kind of like envision like imaginary lines. But if you're kind of like a beginner and don't really know how to thread or use like the tweezers, just go ahead and get like like how they do it in the salons, where they take a white like eyeliner and kind of like outline it, and then just follow the lines, like just pluck or thread whatever is on the outside of that line, just so you won't mess up your eyebrows. And then you can also go ahead and take your tweezers to the top to kind of like line it up better if you weren't able to get it with the thread. Like even I get scared sometimes to go a little bit too close to the bottom, because I don't want to like pull way too many out. So I just go back and I try to tweeze whatever I feel doesn't align with the eyebrow. And the last question is, when are you coming back to LA? Do you mean to live or to visit? To visit, probably in November for like Thanksgiving. I'll let you know though. To live, I am not sure. I really have no clue. If it was up to me, I would go back very soon. I like it there. I have no people here. I don't know anybody. I don't talk to anybody. It's just Jeremy the baby and I. And remember, your eyebrows don't have to be twins. They are sisters. And to me, this eyebrow is lighter, kind of like from the end. It's kind of lighter on the end, but I'm not gonna like plug those, or else I'm gonna have like a super thin eyebrow. And this one's a little bit darker from the end. But from the front, this one, if you can see, is a little bit different than this one as well. Because this one's kind of like more box versus this one where it's like a little bit more round. So you just kind of got to do it according to what your eyebrows look like. For those who use makeup, you can always just shade them in whatever way you want to. But from the top, I think it looks good from the top already. And from the sides, I'm gonna just go ahead and continue to fix the inside, since that's what we tweeze. And to be honest, what I do is I like to go kind of like back and forth between doing one brow and the other. I don't do just one first and then the other, because what about if you like take some off, like way too much off from one, and then the other one you don't really do it, like take a lot of it off, so it's gonna be a little bit thicker. I rather just kind of like shape the top, kind of like to make sure that they're like kind of even. These kind of are like even right there from the two tips, kind of even right there, and then kind of on the ends too. It's just like the whole arc part that kind of like makes it a little bit more complicated. And I also like to have it more clean here, but I kind of like have like a little patch there because my eyebrow doesn't really grow out that much right there. So if I really want them like identical or like close to being identical, I would have to take out more from here just so it can kind of align with this, and then just clean this out even more. But I don't want my eyebrows too thin. That's how they're looking so far. And if you can see, I guess like the top corner is also a little bit lighter, but I swear they look the same to me. It's just that one's a little bit darker and the other one's a little bit lighter. So far they look pretty good to me. Sometimes I just have to block out the shade, well, block out the light to see them in the shade so they can look a little bit more even, because it creates shadows if I don't do that, if you guys can see. And I think that's the closest they're gonna get to looking like one another. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, your eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins. So if you continue to plug, you're gonna end up with no brows. And that's not gonna be pretty, trust me. You're gonna have to be waiting there for a long time for your eyebrows to grow. I'm also not a professional, so this is just like things that I do to my own eyebrows. I know other people usually like to get like the little scissors. I actually don't have them here with me, but I actually have some. And they kind of like trim anything that's like out of like the shape. But my eyebrows are not like super crazy or anything like that. They are a little bit long, kind of like on the ends, but I think they should be fine. I mean, you could only see it if you like look at my eyebrow from the side. But that's an easy fix. I could just use like a clear gel or something just to keep my eyebrows like well put, but I think they're fine like this. But this is just what I do. This is my little routine that I do with my eyebrows. I didn't really have to worry about the whole quarantine brow thing, because I know a lot of people are going crazy because the salons are closed, but I let them grow on purpose just to be able to do this video for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, and share, and turn on the bell to be notified every single time I post a new video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.